do?
Hey, if you need more totems, go to the raid farm. There's a lot there.
Okay.
And there's a lot of emeralds there too.
Appreciate it. Is that all
And
you
then,
did?
no, if you go check my chest room, I added more, all the ores on the left, and you can see how much I got in my mining.
Bet, bet, bet. Alright.
Alright, don't take
Deuces.
nothing.
I won't.
Alright,
Alright.
later.
Yeah, it's nice. With a warranty.
85, yeah, 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty.
Hard to beat that. You look like a pro in this thing.
How do you put the e-brake on though? Like, when you want to get out?
So,
Oh, you just pull it up.
yeah.
I just pulled it up and it went on.
Dude, the
when you
handbrake
push
looks
it
good,
down.
huh?
What the? The handbrake is the best handbrake you could ever imagine in this car. Not hot. Pulling down thing is at the middle line. It hasn't even gone up. Like it didn't gain a degree.
Brand new
What
car.
launch control do you think?
Well,
Line lock?
really? Here, show.
Line lock. Probably a little info button. Locks the front brakes while allowing the rear wheels to spin without moving the vehicle. Launch control. Temporary holds engine RPM at a set point to maximize traction for the wheels for an aggressive start. Well, we should probably see what that is.
We should probably test the launch control.
Get back in, Todd. I mean, it's not hot at all.
Ty's gonna be ordering one of these for sure.
Firmly apply brake, hold, press OK to engage. Oh, here we go. Oh, then I just press OK to cancel. That's cool.
Dang!
It's got a freaking app on here, dude. That's so cool.
You got line lock in
My inner Mustang boy is coming out,
Line lock. Nice. Factory line lock. Yeah, it was perfect. It worked so good.
That worked great.
It's nice when you got factory stuff like that because you know it's absolutely perfect. She's probably gonna spit, but
Press that button. What do I do? Just put it in gear? Is it? I guess. Oh, it's holding there. Oh, wait.
you're decked right
I'm decked, yeah. Launch settings. Launch settings.
You can change your RPM on this thing?
Record this.
Dude.
Now I'm on protection. Alright, launch settings. Oh, I can go all the way to 7,000.
Holy cow.
Why don't we go 3,500? Vaughn made all these apps before. It's pretty sick.
This is insane.
Then what do I just flip the clutch?
Yes.
That's the whole way. Wait, you got traction control all the way off.
Might work better with that.
That's as good of a launch as you can ever do.
Oh, that was better. That was better. That was a lot better. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was way better. Dude, this thing is freaking sick. Turning up the launch control, day one, alright?
Yeah, all day. You know what? Got a little-
as I know, there's no other vehicle with this thing. Well, it looks good.
I got a warranty.
I know where to run.
That's good. I mean, 800 horsepower with that launch control works that good on bare concrete, which is concrete doesn't have a lot of grip. Gotta work really good on prep.
Oh, they're good. Brand spanking new.
I'm feeling very lucky. Thank you so much, Mongan Jr. and the RTR team, and the people at Kindle Ford. I will do my best to keep this car in perfect condition. I understand it is going to be sold, so the only thing I'm allowed to wear out is the tires. Alright? Huge job, Vaughn. That's so cool. I'll be driving this thing the rest of the month. I do have a cool video to do at the shop today too, so this video is not over. But again, thank you, Vaughn and team. We got ourselves an RTR Mustang from Freedom. Alright guys, got a pretty cool upgrade going on in the shop today. We've got the Podium 1 simulator guys in town. And you guys getting set up?
Yeah.
Can we get a quick spiel from you?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. This is big.
Huge.
Triple 55 10-pin arc monitor. You got 180 degrees of screen. It's gonna wrap like this on your head.
Dang. Alright, this is Chandler, and then
Trey.
Trey, and too many Zachs in one shot. Too many wiring Zach. Are you a wiring Zach?
Yeah.
Oh. Very good. And I see a ton of stuff.
This is the big bad P1. This is something Joe Rogan has.
Oh.
It used to be the most expensive cinema we saw. Now it's progressing there, but this is,
Elitified. All red, white, and blue. We're gonna see the full spiel today. All right, let's go take a look outside, too.
We've only been here for like 10 minutes.
Place finishes, I'm getting it with no practice machine. Getting
Yeah,
it
exactly.
I'll be able to muster up a win.
And now we can train from Talladega, train from Bristol. They have literal ARCA races you can join. They have training. 30 car event.
That's the big one.
Yeah, we're getting a 30 car event. And Mod Freedom 500, you can do all that. I think it's on iRacing, right, Chandler? Alright, so we're getting iRacing set up. I've always wanted a sim. When I met Chandler, finally became possible. Two gigantic pallets, like bigger than our engine crates.
Dang. A lot of fun stuff. Oh!
Pedals.
Whoa. Whoa, it feels really cool.
well, those pedals are like 24 bucks on these. So you can learn the model and you can use track, the brake pressure, ABS, make them. Yeah.
Did you get the car research?
Run the numbers.
It's cool because on the clutch you can
Make it feel like
you
a
can
real
make
boat.
it feel exactly like a clutch.
You got this, boys. Nice. Dude. Sick.
Hold on. A lot of noise in here.
What the heck's going on in here?
It's running?
Oh, frick, you're in a NASCAR race.
It's bouncing all over the place. Is that bouncing in real life? It's way better than Cruising USA.
exactly how it is, just so you know. This is exactly how it is. You make those small movements. Oh yeah. Whoa, Kelly. Woo! You're gonna throw up. Oh! Oh! George, I'll tell you, it is so close to real life. Oh, this is realistic. Even more realistic.
That's how you know Cleet was behind you.
All right, well, we're going to do some more training here with the Podium 1 guys. I want to thank you guys for coming out, man. Appreciate you guys. Crushed it. And now we got this really cool toy here in the shop we can use anytime, do some training, whether it's 3 to 500, as you see. Got some streams planned and just some other cool, exciting stuff. But keep you updated on when we'll get a race going. Hopefully you guys can jump into. I know a lot of you have Sims at home. Big shout out to Podium 1 Racing. Check out their link in the description below. They got a lot of cool stuff. But we're gonna keep playing this.
Today's guest is a carny out of the... I have some tour dates to tell you about.
Big, huge kids, which I don't know what they're feeding them anymore because, you know,
They're getting big?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got some big boys. Miss Melissa hooked me up, and I'm like, okay, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, we start out. But the little ones, they come anywhere from 4 years old, and I think to about 14.
Okay.
Unless they, you know, failed lunchtimes, then it might be a little.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you know.
We had a guy, yeah. You start to see that
How
mustache.
many times he been here?
Yeah, he finally comes through one day. You just hand him what's the thing you fill out to work? When you want to work
application?
somewhere? Yeah, you just send him a work
Oh,
application.
yeah, right. You might as well. You're going to be, you know, 18 in a minute.
That happens a lot. So what are some of the kiddos that have come through, some of the little buckaroodies that have come through there? Like any unique, like anybody bringing anything with, like any stories they bring with them, or what's going on with the kiddos?
Well, I mean, there's so many kids. I see them everywhere now. Like the lady that's at the pharmacy, she's a pharmacist. She was one of my kids. I go to restaurants. We go on a canoe ride, and I started laughing. I wasn't nowhere near Cleveland, and they're like, "Miss Melissa," and everywhere I go, I run into some. I mean, that's a lot of years, and they're grown.
Wow.
So they'll look at me, and I'm like, they're giving them money, and they're like, "Are you Miss Melissa?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, I was like, "You were one of my kids."
Oh, that's cool.
But it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a connection. Well, especially because you're feeding the children. You know, there's always a connection.
Well, I'm
with
also
somebody
I'm
feeding.
nice to the kids too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm funny, and you know.
They
so.
like being around you. They like seeing
Oh
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And what does some of the kids ever bring anything with them? Do they ever like? Are they like what do?
Well, we had some come through the line, and he had a snake in his book bag.
Really?
And the little girl brought her cat in the book bag. Yeah, you never know what they're gonna bring.
Really? They brought a cat?
But we have security that checks their bag, so I bet they've seen some weird stuff. Yeah. Like, is that cat meowing? I mean, that book bag meowing? Is that the new style? Did she press a button?
Yeah,
And then when
hey.
she come through the line, they asked me for cat food. I was like, what? No, I don't serve that.
But what did they ask you to do? Just put something in their bag for the cat? Like, how'd you know?
Yeah, I just, they heard them and stuff, and then them guys, you know, like I said, they have to come through the detector.
Oh, they have a
That's
metal
it.
detector.
Oh, yeah, we got metal
Oh, so
detector.
you're in the trenches of
Oh,
this.
I'm in the lower West Side. Oh, yeah.
Y'all
yeah.
are in there. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you have some children will bring a cat or even a snake through. And do you think it's just because they don't want to be alone from their pet, or they
Yeah,
just?
probably just want to see their pets and stuff like that. Their parents probably didn't even know they snuck them out half the time. You know what I mean? So, I mean, if they could, sometimes the kids would let a dog in if they could run around.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You know who your laugh? Do people ever say that? Your laugh reminds me of Do they have the lady from the Adam Sandler thing? If you can find it. A little bit. Yours is way more charming. Listen to her laugh. Is
oh, that's too funny. I never thought of that. I just sound like it.
just her laugh though. You're way prettier. than
Oh,
her.
that's funny.
She's pretty too. But is it tough to see some of the kids like grow and get and leave sometimes? Or there's some kids you're like, man, that kid's gonna like we really wish they could stay.
Yeah,
Like,
I like wonder what happened to some of them that you really liked
Yeah.
that you don't see that much no more. And some you see and, well, they're not really doing as well because I'm there in the neighborhood. But I see so much bad, good, you know. And then I love it when they come back and they're like, oh, I just got in college, or I'm doing this, or I'm about to go to nursing school, or then I'm very excited that, you know, because where we're at.
Yeah.
So, like my son, he couldn't wait to get out of Cleveland. He got married and just moved away.
he was gone?
He was gone as soon as he left, and then I had to get a dog named Mo because he was named Joe. I lost him.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta get a dog that rhymes with your son's
Right.
name.
So I replaced him with my dog, Mom.
That's fair. And where did you is there a lot of like dating? Like, do a lot of janitors come by the lunch area trying to holler and trying to like? Because that's what I felt like when I was a kid. Sometimes you would see some of the janitors over there trying to you know, just like spend a little bit extra time or something like that.
Mine's real cool.
You only got one janitor?
Yeah, sorta. I mean, because well, they say they're custodians. They don't like to be called janitors.
Oh yeah, sorry, custodian.
Anyway. And
Yeah, I respect both of them.
Yeah.
It's just yeah.
the last one was a lady, and me and her was real good friends. And she owned a lake house, and I used to go with her all the time down there to New York. So that was
Really?
awesome. And my other one, he just left. Yeah, I hang out with all the people that are retired too, that just left. So
Yeah, is there
I
like
worked with them for so long. It's like we know each other and we grew up.
Yeah.
And family, you know.
was it sad to see your son graduate, like get out of this, like was when he left your school?
Yeah, I was because I got to keep a very close eye on him. Then he thought he was going to get away with something, but I told him, I'll transfer. I'll follow you, boy. And he's like, no, Mom, no! So he did better. But then when I would go to parent conference and I would start talking, the teachers would look like, I wonder that's where he gets it. I'm all hyper and talking to him. I'm like, how's my kid doing? And they're like, oh, well, he's great, I guess. Mom like you, I guess he's
Like, we're gonna put you in detention.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hey, when I first started working at school, I thought, man, did I get called to the office? I thought I was going to detention.
Really?
And I was really working there.
And they would call you down there?
Yeah.
Just to tone it down?
Yeah. She jokes all the time and says that I'm going to have to go outside if I laugh too hard. Because during testing, you're supposed to be quiet. Sometimes she's just like, I hate you. I think I like it, so it's cool. Sometimes you hear an outburst, I'll be just like, ah! And it's all the way upstairs going, and I don't realize. It goes around the school. But they know it's me.
Yeah. That's it, huh?
Yeah.
It's like a bird almost that you hear,
Right?
Do you see, like, at certain holidays, what's that like at school? Like, around Valentine's, or some kids seem kind of lonely or anything? Does that ever happen?
A little bit, but they give those little hearts out, and they
Right.
give candy, and the bigger kids will give flowers. It's just, yeah, they make a big, and we have dances and stuff.
And the dances
so.
are in the cafeteria
Yeah,
sometimes?
most of the cafeteria is like where we have all our dances and everything, and I'm right there, so I like to dance with kids.
Really?
Oh yeah, I go and enjoy them. Yeah.
Oh, wow, you should work for Nickelodeon.
Oh
I
man, we've
feel
had a
like.
lot of fun. Yeah.
So they let you guys dance with the children with the dances?
Sure.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I remember one time we had a guy named Mr. John, and his wife, I think, was a teacher. I don't know if she was a teacher or she just, like, was, like, the smartest person in our area, and she would hang out at the school. But I got to dance with her one time at a dance.
Aw.
It's pretty cool.
Well, my principals were great with a lot of things that she does, and we have a mother-son dance and things like that. So I had some buddies a long time ago, and they didn't have a mom, so I went to the dance and danced with them.
Oh, that's sweet.
And everything. Yeah, they were my buddies. We do like a buddy breakfast thing.
Oh,
so
y'all
I
do?
picked him as my buddy. Yeah.
Oh, just students?
Yeah.
So
You kind of get close to some, if you see somebody and they'll say, you want to be my buddy?
Yeah.
And then you're kind of like their friend they could talk to if they're having a hard day, or they hug you every day. So it's pretty cool.
Oh, it's important.
And then a
Wow.
couple times a year we eat with them, talk about it, give them a present.
That's cool.
Really cool, yeah.
But yeah, what are some other like moments like have you had some unique interactions?
Oh yeah, I like Halloween. I like to dress up in different stuff, and then I run through the crowd. And the little kids this year, I was this blow up, and it blew up big too. It was cool. So I run out and everything, but then they kept trying to squeeze me, and I'm gonna pop, So I'm trying to get away, but I can't because it keeps blowing up. So we do funny stuff like that, and I a couple times I would tutor with the kids, help the little ones with math or something. Like whatever she asked, like we tried to do,
Yeah.
I think we're like a mixture, when they're away from their home. We could be their mom, their grandma, whatever. If they're crying, you want to go over and make sure they're all right, see what they want. You have kids that'll chase you and hug you every day. Sometimes you have to run.
Yeah.
Ooh, I run. Sometimes I have to shut the door. I'm like, here she comes. And everybody laughs because she's so beautiful and sweet, but she drives us crazy.
Yeah,
She won't leave me alone.
Yeah. Someone get a
So-
little bit of they get kind of they
Really
just-
clean, yeah.
they hug you too much.
Yeah.
They'll hug you,
Yeah.
they'll lick you even.
Oh, yeah. You're right about that.
I've seen a child just start licking. You're just like, what is going on with this child? But dude, my friend told me that if you look at anything, you know what it would feel like on your tongue, because as a kid you licked everything
Oh.
and kept everything out.
Probably, I'm sure
And
yeah.
at first I thought that was crazy, but then if I look at anything,
You're probably thinking, if I look at that.
he said, because when you're a kid, you just put everything in your mouth, you don't even think about it.
True.
And you develop like this memory.
Well, there's nothing I wouldn't try. That's why I said kids don't try anything nowadays. There's nothing out,
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
hey,
look.
is that a chocolate grover, Chris? I want to eat that. Try it.
Is there anything you guys will make BTS? Like, be honest with me. Is there some BTS food that you guys will make at the lunch area that's just for you guys? Like, you ever brew something up just for the gang, but it's not for the students?
Well,
I won't tell anybody.
no, we we eat the lunches there, but no, like I can't wait. Like they're all Spanish, so I want them to bring me some rice and beans and stuff. So I want their food.
Yeah.
So they bring me food all the time, and then I'm like, all right, this is how you get to your boss. This is good. I just had some yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a lot of good food, man.
But yeah, I love it. So the ladies come in and they make me food. I'm like, that's the way.
Oh, that's beautiful.
But
And now, when does the day kind of shut down? So after lunch, what happens? How do you guys shut it down? Like, the last person leaves, and then what?
after the last kid gets fed, we make sure everybody's fed, and then it's time them ladies clean up, count everything, because I got to count everything, like all the milk, everything, gets counted.
Oh,
for the day.
really?
Yeah, I do paperwork, and everything has a count. So, and then it's got to go in the computer and go down to them, like how many kids we fed. Just switching it back around, moving the coolers back for breakfast for the next day. Everything goes back to, it's like you flip the switch. We go for breakfast, lunch, breakfast, like that.
Transformer.
We just I always said that. I said, see how we just did that? I said it was like Transformers. I'm like, we just transformed the kitchen, now bam! And people will come out and they'll be like, dang, Melissa, you just had breakfast, that was like lunch. Because I'll be like, and I'm like,
somebody's got to do it. We don't have
somebody's
time.
got to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm one of those people that are always, ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I run around like a chicken with my head cut off because I'm a little nutty, but it's okay.
Yeah.
The more I move, I just like to
That's
just
important.
go, and it is. And I'm getting old, so I have to.
You got to keep busy.
Heck yeah.
And what's it like, do you have time for dating stuff? You guys have to get up pretty early, huh? What's the love like of someone in the lunch industry?
Oh, I've been married 30 years.
Oh, you have?
Oh,
you got
yeah.
married to not the pregnant, not the...
No, not the
Okay.
baby dad.
Yeah.
I got married to somebody else.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Where'd you meet your husband at?
In the yard.
Really? Not like a prison thing, huh?
Well,
No judgment. Half my family's been
Right.
incarcerated.
well, yeah, I mean, he just got out. Hey, babes, you look good.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, he didn't do it.
Well, make me a breakdown.
You guys get... Oh, I guess he probably is not allowed to work at school then.
No, this was so long ago. He's good now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We won't talk about that.
Yeah, we'll keep that out. So that's nice then. So you got a love. You have a love in your life. You have one child. That's your only child?
Oh, yeah, I was one and done.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
What made you not want more? Well, I guess
That was the whole experience. I mean, what the heck? Women just keep popping them out. Are they crazy?
it's unreal.
All that stuff we had to do, and I told that doctor or whoever, I told him this was all too much for me. Then he came out with college. And I'm like, what the heck? I watched kids for years, and they never acted like that. Then I had my own, and I'm like, everybody kept saying, you gonna have another one? I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
Nope. So when he was 10, I got my cheeks out. I said, nope, I'm making sure. I'm done.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That was it. Shut down
That
the
was
lunch
it. Shut
line.
that all down. Lunchtime was over. I got 600 kids a day.
Oh.
I don't even need it.
Hey,
You know?
every now and then, you got to open it up for breakfast every
Well,
now
I
and then.
mean, yeah, but see, I don't have to have it.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it easy now.
Wow. Do kids, let me get into the financial of it. Do children pay for school lunch a little bit?
A long time ago, when I started,
We
gonna
had
say
X and Y
about
tickets. I
20 years
remember.
ago, they did.
We had X
They-
and Y tickets.
they
We would
were-
get
they
X
were
was full paid and
Full
Y
pay,
was
you got it.
free lunch.
You got it.
Or partial
So,
pay.
yeah, they have the full, partial, and free.
Oh, yeah. Full, dude, I remember. So I would get to school. God, dude, it was the most. This was like one of the This was like one of the tougher things, I think. When you were a kid, like, yeah, you would get there and see if you can bring up the school lunch tickets. Keep looking for them. Mine looked a little bit different. No,
Oh my goodness, look at those lunch cards.
no, keep looking to see if you find some other ones. Oh yeah, no, right there, the red and blue, the whole mix of all of them, like the game tickets. Those are the ones we
Right
had.
there?
Yeah. And so you get up to the lady, right? There'd be the lunch lady, because they didn't allow men to do it. Because I don't believe men should do
We
it.
got a couple men in the system now.
Really?
We'll talk about that some other time.
Times have changed, yeah. But we would get in there, and you had to go up to her, and you had to tell her if you were, if you paid, you had to just buy the ticket from her, and if you were free, you had to tell her you were free. And I always felt so embarrassing because there'd always be like another kid right behind you, in front of you. She'd always say it like, oh, I'm free, And if the bus got there early, you could get breakfast. That was the thing. If the bus,
Right.
So based on how Miss Hazel was doing, and bless her heart or whatever, if she's alive or not, hopefully she's alive, but she might not be. But she was awesome. But she, sometimes she would lollygag, sometimes she would
Right.
stop or drive slow and smoke. And so we would get there a few minutes later and we would miss breakfast.
Oh,
And then you were just beside yourself. You didn't even, because you had to
Oh,
get
yeah.
all the way to like 11:40.
right. That's what they, right?
And you would just keep going to the water fountain and just drinking as much water as you could. And and I remember even one of my teachers was like, go get you some of that breakfast water out there.
Breakfast water.
Yeah, that's what they used to say. Miss Smith would always say that. But anyway, yeah. And then at lunch, I don't know if we got our tickets in advance for the week or if you had to go and do the same thing at lunch. But you would always try to sneakily say, yeah, free lunch or whatever, I'll take a Y one or just something like that. Or I would try to pretend like I was giving them money.
Right,
even though I
right.
wasn't. It was like I was a magician
I-
just because I did it with other kids to see. Because, kids get so embarrassed.
No, they do, yeah.
But then once you got the ticket, and you were free to the line, usually you would get a tray or like a little carton, like a little plastic kind of little carton, and then you would go to the milk or beverage area first, get that, then you would go into the room where the actual kitchen was, and you would have the line there. You would get your line items, come out, and then that was it. You was free to go sit down and eat. It was awesome. It was, that was like the best thing ever, dude. What is the funnest thing to serve to the kids? Is there something you really enjoy? Like,
I like to serve the pizza because it's one piece. Because I can throw the pizza. But when I got like mashed potatoes, corn, chicken, a raw, I'm sorry. Now I'm like,
it's too much,
And
huh?
everybody's picky, so they don't want gravy, some want gravy, it's like.
Yeah.
And now they're like allowed to pick what they want. Where
Yeah.
we used to give them all of it, so.
Oh, they used to, that's crazy. You get to pick what you want. We would have to get whatever. Sometimes they give you a bunch of junk. You're like, some of this, it wasn't even, I don't even think some of it was food or whatever, and you would just have to take it back to your table,
Oh, yeah, I seen so much waste back in the day. We'd have a bean burrito. All these kids would just, you know what I mean?
Just throw it away.
Just throw it away. You just cooked all those just a bit, be in the garbage.
Yeah.
You're like, dang.
The apple, I feel like, would always get thrown
Yeah,
away.
sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, you'd be like, I don't know if I'm eating this.
Yeah.
That would always be a tough one.
I've ordered less apples now.
Yeah?
Yeah, because of the other ones are more popular that we have now, that they're trying different, watermelon. It's gone on watermelon, man. We'll be cutting those watermelon.
And what type of cutter are you using back there? Do you guys have a sanctioned knife that you have to use or something, or
We
a
have
sword?
a couple knives. Yeah, like that. We got a couple knives we use for those, which we just started to show. Sometimes it was hard.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with my hands hurting all the time. I was like, man, these watermelons, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But then we got this one that you put like the order the apple thing in, you can go shh,
Oh, really?
and
It's
it comes
fancy?
out. I like that one. Yeah, I could do
Ka-ching.
that all day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Yeah, I guess you get that fancy one's really nice. I'm trying to think of what we had. Oh, they would do baked potatoes. Y'all still do those sometimes?
No, we haven't did a baked potato for a long time, but I remember a long time ago we did have a baked potato. They seemed to like it.
Yeah, it was nice because they had like sour cream
Yeah.
with it
Oh, yeah.
and get you a little bit of bacon bit or whatever. Because they didn't let you use bacon bits in our community if you was a child, first of all.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That was,
yeah, they're
that was
not
an
gonna do
adult thing.
bacon. Yeah.
So then they get to school when you pull up and they got you got access to bacon
You're
bits.
like, yeah.
Let's ride.
Hey, they're excited now. We give croutons.
Oh, we got a big thing for the kids now.
Yeah, we never gave croutons with the salad. We're cool over there. We give croutons. We're cool.
A lot of you guys know we started off with our first advertiser ever was Gray Block Pizza. Get that hitter, baby. And the owner of Gray Block Pizza, my friend Thomas, evolved his business up in Oregon to start Blue Cube Baths. And he sent me one, and it's absolutely beautiful. A wonderful cold plunge. The best part of the day because that was your break,
That
right?
was-
And then do they
exactly.
go into recess after lunch?
Yep.
Yeah.
Before and after. We give them switched. Like, we got 20 minutes to 20 minutes. Like, some of them are outside, then they'll come on in, and those ones will go outside. So we'll just keep going like that.
Yeah. Tell me take me down some of the tough moments. Like, has there ever been like a food recall or something that happened where there was just a food people got sick from that day? Was there ever just a flu that went around?
Oh, that is so funny you said that. So years ago, and it was quite a while, I don't know, maybe 18 years ago, we did have this problem. And there was flu going around and everything, and a couple kids came in the lunchroom and they threw up. Well, that started the other kids working with them doing it. Next thing I know, they call the buses, and they got everybody pulling my food, and I'm like, tripping. I'm like, what? She's my dad.
Really? You were with the Salem
I had
witchcraft?
parents, don't eat them, and I'm like, and then one time trying to come through, and I was running with my hoodie on, because I was like,
The
I've never.
news?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I swear. I was tripping.
What'd you do?
That's what it is. And they wrote this article, and then, I don't know, a couple weeks later when they realized it was, they wrote this even like it wasn't true. But they made me like, look, and then at downtown was like, and Melissa, tell me about that. You know, when the kids got off, and I'm like,
Like you were Hester Prynne or
oh, I'm
something.
so glad that those kids are probably long gone out of it by now.
Yeah.
Because that stuck with me for a little while.
Yeah,
Oh,
with
yeah.
PTSD from
I'll be
that.
walking down the street, and all of a sudden they'll be like,
We had the
"There
bad-
she is!" And I'm like, oh my god, I did the piece. Oh my god, I start tripping.
We had the bad
They
macaroni.
did, yes.
Do you remember the bad macaroni of 2001?
Yeah.
Where were you? Where were you when people ate bad
I'm like,
macaroni?
I'm okay.
You're like, I survived. You should have made t-shirts. It said, I survived the macaroni of 2001.
I know, that would have been a good one. That would have been.
People forget that there's a marketing possibility even within famine and disease. you know,
Right?
And edible diseases.
Yeah.
People forget that all the time. Yeah, because we would have, people would get, we'd have bad milk come through or bad cattle would come through town.
Sometimes they're, you know.
And you get spoiled milk.
Yes.
And you had no idea why. It could have been that the truck was parked overnight next to like something that was heating it up. You just
Right,
never
right,
know.
right.
Too much time in the sun on the way there.
Something. There was something.
And everybody would just be having bad milk, you know?
Well, the kids will let me know if they trust me. They'll let me know if they have something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a couple times we got milk and like it was like that much. Like the cartons, they didn't fill it up. I kept saying, why does all these kids want another milk? Until I figured out it wasn't really getting there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit. I'm telling them no.
Damn.
I'm like, now I gotta go. Is milk
But
alright?
that's it. Look, that's how it is out in some of the, you know. That's how it is. You
yeah,
can't.
you just never know what's gonna happen.
That's life too. You don't
don't.
ever. You always don't know the milk that you're gonna get.
It's true.
Any food fights? Kids always say we're gonna do a food fight. It never happens. That's what I feel like. There's always the rumor of a food fight. Today we're gonna, and then never ends up going down.
At my school, not as much, but I did sub at a school that's closed now a long time ago. And the kids said food fight. I went with mashed potatoes in my hair. I had stuff hanging off me, so they decided they really was gonna do it.
And they did it.
And they did it.
Yeah, praise
And
God.
I'm like, all right, man. I wasn't too mad upset with it. It was kind of cool, you know?
Yeah. Well, that was like the big thing. I don't know if kids care about that anymore.
Yeah, I don't,
You know?
yeah. I mean, they might throw like feelings.
Right.
I mean, they might throw those little things, but they're not like getting up having the big, you know, major.
Yeah, they're not like it's like a big organized thing. Because
Right.
there's always like this thing like kids are gonna organize
We're
it.
gonna do
Yeah.
it, and then it comes down to it.
And it never happened. I think it was more of, wasn't there a movie that there was a food fight in? Can you
Yes,
look
there
that
was,
up?
there was. I can't.
What was that movie that had a food fight in it? It was a 90s movie. The Great Race Matilda. Oh, Hook. Hook had a great food fight in it, like
yeah.
at the Bangarang scene. That was very big. Oh, Animal House. That was it. I think Animal House had a huge one. So that, I think, it's so funny. A lot of times you take something right back to